Home is a place that is your sanctuary. It's your safe space. It's the place that you validate yourself every single day before you step out into the world. It's the place that you dream of your highest self. Like you dream all your dreams at home. Home is a place that you are surrounded by all the things that you love. Home is truly a reflection of you. When you enter my home, the first thing you see is the dining room. But to the right of that, I wanted to expand that space and reflect the light that came from the living room or the other part of the house. So I actually used this acrylic. It's like a mirror, but it's actually acrylic sheet. So it's way lighter than mirror, but it does the same thing that a mirror does. So it looks like a mirror, but it's not really a mirror. It's plastic. But I put that in the entryway to make it seem larger and to open it up. And of course, the iconic Kiss Me Carl sign is still there. It was not going anywhere. I love using neon and typography as art. I think a lot of people tend to forget that typography is a type of art, and neon signs are perfect for that. I also did a custom marble table in the front. The marble is from Bath Stone, and I worked with Beyond Stone here in New York and New Jersey to create this table, this pedestal table that I thought would be perfect for keys, a floral arrangement, and these two stools from West Elm. And then you enter the dining room. Now, much has not changed in the dining room besides the layout, but I kept the wallpaper that's from Bell Art Studio because I love the pastoral feel. I love that you feel like you're in a garden or in some type of, it takes you to another world, and that's what I wanted to do in the dining room. It's like you're dining in a field, and then the light fixtures are like clouds in the sky, because when you look out the window, you see the skyline of New York, so it's almost like you're dining above the city. That's the vibe. I have these sconces that are in brass, and I kept the original sofa that I have. It's from CB2. It's in the boucle material, but again, the layout changed, and then I updated it with a new table. It's an indoor-outdoor table. I love the feel of it. It's like concrete, and then I kept the chairs that are in this patina metal, oxidized metal. That's actually what it is. And of course, the mirror is always gonna stay with me as wherever I go, whenever I go, how many changes I make. The mirror is a staple. So that's the dining room. I really wanted to go for a circular table this time. Again, I've tried square, I tried a larger circle with the bent cat, I tried all like an oblong or oval. I tried it all, but I really feel like I got it right this time. And it just feels more open and more airy and more spacious. And that was the vibe I was going for overall throughout the entire house. So when you enter into the hallway, the art is still the same, but what we did, we actually stretched it this time, and just to make it a little more formal and a little more cleaner, because again, throughout the entire home, it's a new vibe. It's a little more, I don't want to say polished, because I felt like it was always polished. I think it's just a little more buttoned up. We'll go with that. When you enter the kitchen and living room, this is the biggest transformation. On the feature wall, I bumped the wall out 10 inches because I wanted to create a faux fireplace. Now, I could have inserted a firebox, but again, I'm in a rental and it didn't come with the fireplace, so if anything would happen electrical, it'll be my fault. And we're not paying for that. So I love the idea of just having the opening, and on the inside, I did onyx. They're like chunks of onyx. I love the whole texture and the play on materials. Hence, the wall is Venetian plaster. It is smooth to the touch, and I did it in a rich chocolate brown because I think a lot of people are afraid of darker colors, especially when it comes to like blacks and browns. I don't think people are afraid of black anymore, but I think brown was the unexpected choice to go for this. But brown is the neutral that grounds this space. And it is very neutral, but with pops of color. I tend to design that way because I want to evoke a feeling of calmness, peace, and serenity. But I also love texture, so that's why we did the Venetian plaster, because it almost looks like suede in a sense. And then I have these amazing chrome sconces. They're Kelly Wexler for Visual Comfort from Lumens, and the frame TV. You gotta have a frame TV. And I'm a TV person. I know a lot of people are like, don't put a TV in the living room, please. I'm a real person. I like TV. So that is the feature wall. Now, across from the feature wall is this beautiful, clean line, streamlined, lined brown sofa in velvet. This is also from Lumens as well. Yeah, they sell furniture, not just lighting. But I love this sofa. The sofa is so comfortable, and it's just very streamlined and clean, and that's what I wanted. You can seat 3. You can lay on it. It's like the size of a twin size bed. I really love to play on the texture with the velvet and the Venetian plaster on the wall. And then below me, there is a black and white grid rug. It's from Lula in Georgia. Again, I always feel like no matter what your color palette is, black and white will always ground the space, and it gives a little bit of graphicness to the floor. Again, that play on texture and scale and balance. The coffee table is in chrome. It's vintage. I actually got it from Cherish, and it was about $200. Like, you cannot beat that. Cherish is a good place for all of your vintage finds. But again, I wanted to play with the coolness of the chrome and then the naturalness of the browns and the textures. And so this coffee table was perfect. And again, it also plays off of the grid pattern in the rug. And of course, on the table, you'll see my Porsche Lego, because I am manifesting a Porsche for myself. But also it adds that touch of playfulness, and why wouldn't you want a Porsche in your house? Now, the unexpected is the DJ booth. I created a marble DJ booth because, 1, I love marble. 2, I am taking DJ lessons because I want to curate my own vibes when I'm hosting parties here at home. And who knows, I may take the show on the road. Just saying, I don't know. But I've always wanted to learn how to DJ, and music is a soundtrack to our lives. Like, I love music. If I wasn't a designer, if I could sing, I would probably be a singer, but I would probably be a producer. I love the production of music. I love to play with it, and music inspires me. And it's a party house. I love to entertain, and I want to curate that vibe. So with entertaining is the playlist. But I created a DJ booth because why not have a marble DJ booth? So I can spin, or whenever I'm entertaining the DJ, you just show up. Bring your laptop, I got everything else you need. And over in the kitchen, of course, it's all about merging those two spaces and making them make sense. So for the counter stools, I have these stools that are from Lula in Georgia, and it's natural wood and boucle. I love that texture and the play of, it's cream, but that texture, I'm always gonna go for the texture. And on the cabinets, they used to be brass, but now they are chrome or mirror-like stainless steel contact paper, because again, I wanted that coolness of the chrome, and chrome and stainless steel, she's making a comeback. She's that girl right now. Don't get me wrong, brass will always be in style. I just think it's all about preferences, and I love to play with the two. I actually love to mix metals as well, so don't be afraid to ever mix your metals. But in the kitchen, on the cabinets, I went with this stainless steel or chrome contact paper. It just makes the kitchen feel so cool, so luxe, and so streamlined, and it plays off of the chrome and the mirror like, mwah, chef's kiss, pun intended. And yes, I am in the kitchen. I'm trying to do a little things. I'll make you a salad. We're gonna see how far we get with that. But on the backsplash, it is also peel and stick wallpaper. I really wanted to give visual texture, and because I'm in a rental, I cannot just rip the backsplash out and do these amazing concrete tiles that I see everywhere. I love what they do and how they create texture and depth into a space like the kitchen. So I actually found this wallpaper, it's peel and stick wallpaper. I found it on Book Decor, and I thought it was perfect. The colors, the lines, the textures, and it looks like real tile. Y'all cannot tell me this don't look like real tile. And on the countertops, I kept it simple because, again, it's open to the living room. And this version is all about less is truly more. I wanted it to be open and airy, peaceful and serene, but still serve its purpose of like gathering. And I just wanted it to feel more open. I wanted you to be able to see the train in the living room. I wanted you to be able to look out the windows, but of course, soften them up with the drapes. So the kitchen played a part of that as well, keeping the countertops light, open, and airy with just the necessities, and of course, a crazy fruit bowl that just pops. Again, that's that unexpected pop of color with the cobalt blue. I love that. And in the hallway, I wanted the hallway to feel like a boutique hotel, or, you know, those beautiful restaurants when you go out for a night out and it's kind of dark, it's kind of mysterious, but it's kind of sexy. That's the vibe I wanted to go for. So in the living room, we did Venetian plaster on the wall. So in the hallway, we took that same color, but we did it in a matte finish, painted the doors, painted the hallway, painted everything to give this cavernous like effect. But then that acrylic mirror that you saw in the entryway, put it on the back wall, and then put the mirror on top of it. I love a mirror on mirror effect. I had leftover marble, so I wanted to create something with that marble. So I made a marble plinth just to add a little something extra to the hallway. I use it for florals. I have a lot of crystals. I use it for the crystal and to hold a candle. And that kind of like, that candle gives that little glow at night. And of course, we like a good scent, right? In the bathroom, I wanted to create all of the drama. I love the unexpected. And if I had my choice, I would clad everything in marble. But again, I'm in a rental, so I can't do that. So this wallpaper is from Bell Art Studio, and it's Calicut Viola marble wallpaper. And it does all the things that I wanted it to do. And then I also use the sconces that I used to have in the living room. I put them in the bathroom, but I'm feeling this whole asymmetrical vibe. I paired them together on the wall, and I love what it does. It gives this sexy nightclub vibe. And I am not a fan of shower curtains. So I was so happy to be able to get rid of the shower curtain and just do a frosted glass panel in the bathroom. Into the bedroom. The bedroom, I mean, everything was a big transformation, let's be honest. But I think the bedroom was one of the biggest transformations for me because this version of the bedroom feels so peaceful. And I know I keep saying peaceful and serenity and calm, but after everything I've been through, when I came home, that is how I wanted to feel. I didn't want to look around and be like, oh my God, there's too much stuff in here. I wanted it to feel, and that is what I feel when I enter into the bedroom. The wallpaper is another wallpaper from Bell Art Studio, and this is in travertine. So it looks like stone, but it's actually wallpaper, and I absolutely love it. As you can see, I'm a fan of Bell Art Studio. All the wallpaper in my house is from Bell Art Studio. Love them. The bed is upholstered velvet, and it has this pleating effect. Again, all about that texture. Everything in here is super neutral, but it's about the texture. The nightstands, they're walnut and they have this reeded effect on the outside. Those are actually the drawers, but when they're closed, it's concealed and you can't tell. I kept the same sconces from the bedroom before because I'm still obsessed with them. And this is where the brass comes in. Everywhere else in the house is chrome, but that brass plays off of the warm tones of the tan and the white and the cream. It just works. The desk is still the same, but the wood just so happens to work with the nightstands. The lamp is still the same. The bedding, I went with brown just because, again, I wanted to play off of the neutrals and the brown in the living room, take it into the bedroom. The large oversized mirror on the wall, that is from CB2, as well as like the bed and everything. It's in a plaster finish, so again, it kind of speaks back to the Venetian plaster in the living room. Overall, I just wanted to wake up and feel like, oh, that's the angel singing when I wake up. Or Mary J. Blige, all that I can say. You know, at the beginning of the video, I like that. But the bedroom is the place where all the magic happens. That's where I dream. That's where I conjure up all the ideas for the spaces that I'm creating. So I love the way that the bedroom makes me feel, and it's a pleasant surprise to walk into the bedroom every single day. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do every single day, but I really hope that this encourages you not to be afraid of change. Your life may change, situations may change, and all in all, we have to embrace it. I'm Alvin Wayne. Thank you for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram. I'm finally at 100K. Let's roll it over. Let's get higher and higher and higher. Take me higher. If you want to check out my portfolio of all the latest projects I've worked on, check out my website, alvinwayne.com. And again, thank you. More to come.